Hello, this is Divine Sunshine coming with your Sankofa Fast-Foward. The reason for this channel readings are for you to understand how past loved ones are your guides and how they are able to help you see whichever way that you need to kind of go in directions as far as on this twin flame journey. Past loved ones are very good as a resource in order to be able to use for you. Who am I reading for? Scorpio, because they are able to help you to understand what they have a wider scope. They already have been human. They've crossed over. They've done the life review, in which the life review, if you are not familiarized, and everybody has that, where they actually like sit down. It could be movie theater, whatever, and they actually go through all of their lives from the beginning of that life that they're living all the way into the end, and they kind of see what things that they needed to change. And from that helps them to kind of get an understanding as to if they want to reincarnate into another life, that they can be able to take that lesson and say, okay, well, next time when I go and reincarnate into the next life, I will do X, Y, and Z differently. Although when they hit here on Earth, they are kind of, the more that you are here on Earth, because of the heaviness and the density that's here, they have a tendency to kind of forget. But however, it's innately already blueprinted in them, like a program on a computer, that is already like some of these things you don't do, because some kind of way I feel like deja vu, or I feel like I've already have done this. And so in doing that, them have that life review, now they return back to pure love. They still have remnants and understanding of what they did in their life, past life that they had, and so they can in turn take that knowledge and understanding to be able to help you while you are on this journey. So that's why I decided to have that, because they're a resource, just like you have angels, guides, and guardian angels, and other ones. We can get deeper into that. I'm going to keep it light. However, there are other entities that are also assisting us and helping us. So they are resources, and they wanted me to bring to you as a reminder that the ancestors, the past loved ones, are here to help you. They're here to also serve you. So in doing this, this is my love letter to my father that had passed on. And this is the way that he's been guiding and helping me on his, with him understanding really they're ones that you feel that you can trust, because number one, you know that they loved you. And no matter how kind of form of illusion that they did, the underlying is that they did. And they're truly are ones that you can get advice and guidance from, that you know that they truly do have your back. Okay, so that's just my little intro so you can understand that. So Scorpio. We got two cards. No, we got seven of them. Okay. All right, I'm just going on, but they say collectively we got the same voice. Beautiful. Okay. So we have three past loved ones that are stepping up to the plate for you. One of them for you, Scorpio, is we got somebody say dim bones. Now, this person here was like a known kind of to me. When I see that somebody bringing the bone, is I'm getting a split, a fork in the road. I'm picking up gossiper. He might have been one of the ones that, you know, like one of them aunts that can't hold no water. Like, girl, okay, now I ain't gonna tell nobody. And then when you turn your back, like, girl, now did you know that Aunt Hattie got such and such? Her husband and got so and so pregnant down the road. You know, it's like, what the heck? So this is that type of person that I'm picking up with. This one is this one is like you telling them a secret, and they tell people. This is also could be a person that also no, they tell people secret. She couldn't hold water. I'm sorry. She that family member that couldn't hold water. I'm sorry. She is. You got another Scorpio here that's stepping up to the plate. That's saying I'm helping and lending my voice to this, which is a big mama, which a person here is a person in which is the mama figure, the matriarch of the family as well. Very sweet, very loving. Had the keys, could give you the keys and philosophy to life, the keys to life, to living. Very spiritual person as well. Dressed very fashionable for her time. With that, was a darn good baker. Could very cook. She's like the quintessential that we would say in moms that could do that. So it don't matter what ethnicity it was that is. If she was Hispanic, she's like she could make the best enchiladas and mole, chicken moles, pollo, rice con pollo that you could think of, or the best other things that I could think of. Any kind of ethnic or traditional dish, she had it in spades. And then you also got this very young figure that's here. They died very young. But this person was very smart, very intellectually smart, liked astronomy. They liked the stars, and that could be also another way of saying that they liked even like spirituality in some ways as well. But just very, very smart, very book sense. Maybe went to college, had a degree, or went to school and kind of really loved it. They did this insatiable things for this knowledge, new things. Maybe when they were small, they asked a lot of questions as well. So you got three of them. They're saying we're coming together collectively for the Scorpio. And we're saying with the one voice, the most thing, like they kind of coming together, like they saying, what do we see for this Scorpio? What do we see for this Scorpio? Okay, so what is the heart of the matter that we're seeing for this Scorpio? Clear. This is all of them lending. So we got, okay. Okay. And they say it might be either collectively, so it's like it might be a message for each one of them when they're talking about the heart. This is talking to me. Do. Well, I'm saying of the third kind. Space encounters of the third kind. Why that come to me? Interesting. Okay, so now the first card, they say the heart of the matter, which they see is the issue here of your heart, is calling in your soulmate, which would mean to be calling in with them. They know about twin flames now, but if you talk about it in a human aspect, like who is the one that's really the true one that matches your spirit, your soul of who you are. And they were saying that, they see that at this moment that you're calling this person in, and they want you to understand that you got to be flexible about the results, okay? And this flexibility might cause you to feel like you're bending backwards. That's not the way I wanted things. That's not how I planned things. But however, this labyrinth to your heart, this is how it's got to go. It's like a path that's not really straight. It's kind of crooked. It has turns to it. But it's circular, which means it's going to eventually come back to the beginning. And so this is what you got to kind of understand, that, you're calling them in, but then you got to be flexible as the results of how they're coming in. Okay. They're also saying the heart of the matter is retreat. It is time to disconnect. They feel like right now you got so much stuff that's going on with you that you probably might have to, at this time, might feel yourself disconnecting from either the world, from the connection with your divine counterpart, and then maybe also just with things that's in your environment and your surroundings. They feel this because in some ways you feel like you have been orphaned. You feel like whatever has happened here recently has caused you to be left out in the cold. And they lift me up so high, and now it's like, okay, now where are they at? And so they're saying by you retreating, it's going to help you to be able to get some of these answers that you seek. And it's going to be able to help you to ascend, and you're going to get a new platform. Platform I always think about is like when you're in those pageants, and it's like, my pageant is to have to stop out or to be able to bring awareness to autism. And through this, through this autism thing. I'm picking up, I don't know why that came to me about they say autism, but this son, this young person, might have also had some kind of mental things too. They keep on bringing about mental because they could have been autistic too. That's for a few of you, not all of you all, but that's it. Because even if you're autistic, you still are gifted. You know, you think about the Rain Man and how he knew numbers, and like on the outside of it, it might not have been, but something was going on with him. Seems like health wise, they kind of stopped him from being able to grow into becoming an adult. And so I'm bringing on this one. This is another aspect of this person here they bring it to me, that they saying that they might have been slightly have Asperger's syndrome, or might have been autistic too. This is for a few. This is not all of them. This is another aspect of this Son of Coins card. Did I show the card, Son of Coins? Because I'm acting like I can see it. This is the Big Mama, and this is Dim Bones. This is the aunt or the friend or the person that is like a really a gossiper. She can't hold water, as the old folks say. And so that's going to help you to be able to, like I said, the pageantry. And most of them, they say my autism, and that's something that they stand on. And they say, when I go out into the world, I'll be able to speak on that as Miss America or Miss Universe. And that's the same thing as a light worker or as a twin flame. This is helping you to be able to have your platform or what you speak from. The next one we have is true love. Understanding that the heart of the matter is you understanding that this is a romance of a lifetime. This is not something that's going to be coming over and over again. Like, this one is it. They're saying also, though, that this masculine or the divine kind of, the one who houses the masculine energy, might be coming up reserved, has a lot of problems or some things that's like very guarded. But they're saying at the same time that, you know, that the angels and guys are either protecting him and talking to them, the one that's housing this. And the one who has the feminine energy is the one that's really keeping it the foundation as well. So again, you've got to, in your thinking, you got to be able to release this and to be able to receive the divine masculine energies as the way they are actually showing up. They're also saying in your true love space, that's in your divine masculine energies as well, you've got to become more stronger in that energy, understanding how to release it and to receive it as well. They're stating also, give your relationship a chance. They're saying that you need to work on this partnership, according to them. Although you feel like you're between both worlds, but they're telling you that it's really for you in your best interest that you stay the course, retreat from where you are. And they're saying, like, work on first getting that union with self first. And then I can hear the mama saying, but baby, if that person is hurting you and not being a very toxic, then let it go. However, it's not being toxic, and the toxicity is only coming from your mind and the way you're viewing and seeing this relationship. Then you need to, by all chances, give it a chance. This gossipy aunt, I keep on picking up like she's an aunt like that. So like, girl, you know, just go on. You know, she's totally for it, and she's like, you know, you're making a big deal out of it then when you should have. That's their chiming in, saying on this. And so again, with you being able to give that relationship a chance, you're going to move from that gray. Everything's gray. You can't really tell the color, the reality of what is really actually showing up or what is representing to you in the world. And you can move in that, and so you can be able to be transformed and be able to me, like I see these waters, they look like you'd be able to manifest, be able to relax and be okay with where you are presently. Okay, what things are you hiding at this point? What are the things that you're hiding, Scorpio? Clear. These two appeal to me. 3. Sorry. No, 4. Oh my God. Whoa, 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 whoa. Move up, move up, move up, move up. Just still keep spread so I can see what they're talking about. That aunt, she's hilarious. She's funny. Like, what? She was a sneaky little one number. She's like, you know, you would never know. No, girl, you would tell me everything. And you knew as soon as you told her, your stuff is spilled. Everybody knew what the hell was going on with you, you know. So here we go. Black flower fragrance. So you got to learn according to them when they look at you. You got to learn to make peace with the ugly. That you know the ugly parts of you. That you know that the ugly parts within you serve a purpose. And you know you got to kind of get rid of it too as well, because you got black flower fragrance with obsidian. You know, although you guarded and protected by spirit, but it's okay for you to go delve into those parts that no longer serve you. You got the bride in a cage. That's in reverse. So they really want you to understand with that you might be feel like in this relationship or in this partnership with your divine counterpart, that you feel like you're kind of semi-trapped. Like in some ways you like it's dead, but it feels like I'm committed to this. And sometimes I feel a little kind of goofy by being in this relationship. And that, you know, although you dressed up and ready for it to be married, but it just looked like it may or may not be coming. You feel like you really got to kind of be very careful with the steps that you make, because you got these infrared sensors as well, so you don't have really a freedom to move, and sometimes you can't even see like the pitfalls and the ways that you could be able to go because of these sensors, which is going to set off an alarm if you move closer to it or you try to find your freedom in this, that something is going to cause it to kind of like make the alarms go off. You feel also that in some ways they say, and some of them saying it's like a parasite, like it's things that are hosting and feeding off of you at this point. And you got a lot of people plugging into you, and you feel kind of tired and drained as well. Now they bring me back to this bride could be some of you all are in these karmic situations that are like that, and they're saying they see you. Some of you are this black flower fragrance is like really seeing the things that you really got to heal from and that you've got to work on and be in peace with. So this parasite person, to me, I'm picking up is like a family dynamic. Like a lot of people, or your community, or you're on a job, and a lot of people kind of rely upon you. And they're saying that they see that, although nobody else see it. But you might be saying, oh, she's so wonderful, she's so helpful. And then at the same time, they like, but we see behind the scenes. And you saying, really, like, it's a lot of people feeding into my energy, and I'm feeling drained. This envious gluttony. Some of you all are acting as if you're not envious of other people, Scorpio, but they're saying in some ways that you are looking at other people and seeing what other people are doing, and that you are semi-envious. Some of you all, this is not everybody, but some of you all are envious at seeing you know, how is that you're feeding off of what's going on in the outside instead of you really looking at the inside about what's going on with you. Okay, what things do they see, life changes that you need to go through? Clear. What's the life changes that they see that you got to go through? Parental care, which means to me is that could go two ways. If you got children, like they say in that parasite, and maybe they're adult children they bring it to me, that's really feeding off on you, that's going to cause an issue for you to be able to move on, because this person, this child keeps on looking like they keep on feeding into your energy. Parental care could also mean, again, also that's, I'm getting a fork in the road, if you may be also taking care of a parent as well. How is that affecting you? How's your relationship with your parent? How is that affecting you on this journey? Also, you're saying parental care, maybe you might be taking care of others. How is that also affecting you? Also, you talk about parental care, how you taking care and parenting yourself. You know, you have to practice self-parenting things as well. So that means to me, when I see the solar plex here, how you stand in your authority, how you with your heart chakra, how you being able to do that, and how your crown chakra, how you're able to get the downloads and the things, the messages that you need to receive about how you should be able to either self-care or care for others. This is something that they said that needs to change. Okay. What things do you need to surrender? clear. You're way better on yours. Well, that Sagittarius was kind of long. Surrender to spirit. Okay. This right here is saying that once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. My dad always, that's one of his favorite songs by Donnie McClurkin. It was just you stand. You're done. When there's nothing left to do, you just stand. Let the Lord see you through. Say, after you've done all you can, you just stand. So right now, you've done everything that you can, okay? And then after you've done these things that they told you to kind of check, that you're hiding, that you don't let anybody know, and then also do this parental care, and then also be flexible in how the soulmate comes in, and you retreat, and you understand that G's true love, and now you want to give a relationship a chance. If you actually have done the practice that's needed, then you just actually just stand at that point. What is the message that the guides want to give you? I mean, your ancestors want to give you, because they are your guides right now. Ooh, whoa. Clear. I think I was scared I was going to hit my thumb. My index finger, rather. Okay. They're saying to you, and it sounds like this is coming from the mom. The big mama saying, make each day count. Because I can hear say, baby, make each day count. You know, they believe in that. You know, live for today, not for tomorrow. Live in the present. Make each one of those days count for something. Put something in that you could look back and say, I did X, Y, and Z. Take responsibility for your actions, okay? This message is coming from the aunt and this young man for her, because she's saying, I told a lot of secrets that I shouldn't have, and I broke a lot of friendships as well. So she's like, I know about, you know, being responsible and saying, but they needed to know. And they like, nah, they ain't got any squat to do with you. That wasn't your, like they want to say, I don't know why I say Auntie Rosie, but say that wasn't your place to say. I know why I picked that name. But it's like, that wasn't your place to tell, Aunt Rose. That wasn't your place. That wasn't your place. I've forgiven you now, but I'm talking to this other one. But that wasn't your place. Like, they like a messy aunt, or a messy friend of the family that maybe looks like your aunt or something like that. Some kind of, it could be a messy sister too. Aunt, sister, I'm picking up cousin. They're saying that's messy. They're always into everybody else's business, and you looking at them say, you need to tend to your own business. How about that? Okay, then the world will be a better place. So this one, they're saying, again, take responsibility. They learn now from their things that, you know, I'm only accountable for myself. I'm not accountable for anybody else. This more so coming from her. This one that's very smart, and he's saying he's thinking of from a mindset of being very intellectually smart, and it is your actions. This in the physical world. He's like, your actions is just, for every action there's a reaction. That's just physics. He says. It ain't no ifs, ands, and buts to that. That's just how it just goes. That's just how life goes. For every action, there's a reaction. That's inertia. He's showing me like the laws of physics. Very down to earth, this one. I mean, very down and grounded in just the actual things. He didn't believe in the spiritual things. He kind of said, I became a believer after I crossed over. But that things, he might have been even an atheist. But again, I see also some of them, I'm bringing up this too. But then also he just like, I believe. And then some of them like be spiritual. Some kind of way, maybe something turned him over into that. And so now that's what he believes in. So there's different aspects of that young person. Like he's saying, like once upon a time I didn't believe in God. But then something happened and it made me believe in a power, something greater than out there. Okay, so take responsibility for your things. And then the last thing that they said that they want you, the energies that they all believe that you're moving into. Scorpio, clear. Some of them do. I'm getting called on to say what some of the lineage that I'm seeing is in this one. They want you to move it to, you're moving into the energies according to them from what they see. Source, what you move to is being Ace of Cups, being able to own that love, okay? And being able to actually do something. To me, I'm almost like a singing bowl, like really making it sing, that make that love sing, being able to turn that love, be able to move that love and have movement in it and to create that Ace of Cups. And then they also, with this saying, having some action, be able to stand guard on some things, the things that don't serve you. She looks like she's a person that's waiting. It's like I'm putting up barriers of things that don't belong and those things that do serve me. And she's like looking, it's like she's, to me, look like, okay, what you want? You know, okay, you got to state why you here. You know, and that's the same thing like they're saying, having that guard for everybody that kind of comes into your life. They're pushing you to be able to put up those healthy boundaries, and also for you to be able to hold that cup of love and be able to eat, to be able to create, manifest in new energies into that. Okay, and how do they see that you're awesome? Awesome. Every time I think that, clear that new Lego movie coming out here. Okay, and how do they think? All three of them think that you're awesome. What's the message of your awesomeness? Let me have one. Well, no, let me hold on. I know, but I like one. I know I disobeyed you all again. I'm like, yo, but we're your elders. Yes, you're right. Okay, now you're gonna make all of them fall. You didn't follow the first one I told you. Okay, I'm going to pick this one because that kind of appealed to me when I picked it out. Nose is itching, so that's a heart chakra. Oh, it is brand spanking new. Never been open. You have a gift that only you can give the world. Oprah Winfrey. All right, then, from a fellow Aquarius. Okay, from Aquarius on that one. All right, then, although I'm an Aries, but that's from Aquarius. So that means that's a person that, you know, they're forward thinking outside of the box, too, about some things. So that's going to help you to create, maybe also get out of these boundaries, too, emotionally. Some of you all might be, and they bring me another aspect, just been standing there and ain't really made no moves either. Okay, so that is the end of this one. Was it something I wanted to say? No, that's it. Okay, Scorpio, so this is your reading, so take that advice that you've gotten from your three ancestors. Oh, I knew it was something. I seen in this one, it was telling me. Some of you all this is for you, they have ancestry. You have ties from Rome, Native American, African American. This is the ancestry I'm seeing here. Greek, because you got this pillar. Greek, Roman, African American, Native Indian. Don't see no red hair in here. When I see red hair, I could tell. And Hispanic. This one here. This gives me a Hispanic vibe. That's some of the ancestral that we're pulling from. Okay? All right then. Until next time, stay uplifted, stay motivated. No, you don't have any of that. No Asian, that one. Okay. Stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascending. Namaste, namago. Love you.